Wake up in the morning with something real strange on my mind.
What's good, YouTube? Nappy92 here, back again, once again. And today, people, today, we are back for episode number 54 of our Pokemon Snakewood Nuzlocke. And the last episode, you guys made our way to Gem Island here. And in today's episode, we're going to continue exploring it and whatnot. But unfortunately, we are actually post-commentating today's episode. If you guys follow us on Twitter, then you know about the issues that happened with today's episode's recording. I'll get into that in just a moment. I do apologize for the fuck up, to say the least, but sometimes technology is just against us, so I hope it is all well and whatnot. But if you guys are hyped for another episode of Snakewood, and of course if you're a proud member of the Nappy Nation, make sure you smash your like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. Now, we do have a team recap for you guys. We have Badger the Luca Zimone, level 86, Nice and Dragon Ice, holding some teeth because Mama said knock you out, rocking Dragon Claw, Fury Dance, Ice Beam, and Refresh. Then we have Adorbz the Meganium, and it's been so long since we played this game. It's been like 2 weeks since I've played it. But Adorbz the Meganium is level 85, holding the Sand Cloak because like John Cena, you just can't see him. Rocking Razor Leaf, Solar Beam, Body Slam, and Toxic. Then we have Morbid the Side Pig, level 85, Fire, Psychic, holding the Leftovers because he's a greedy little piggy, rocking Psychic, Side Beam, Fire Pump, and Bite. Then we have Sonya, the Radio Orange Fire, Dark type, holding the Demon Horn because she's not too speedy, rocking Flame Wheel, Fire Blast, Crazy Bolt, and Will-O-Wisp. Then we have Family Guy, the Rock Lobster, level 85, Dragon Rock, holding on to that meaty bell for the meaty claws, rocking Dragon Claw, Surf, Rock Slide, and Super Power. Then last but not least, we have Stooges the Dodrio, level 82, holding the Brain Link, trying to get her leveled up to the rest of the squad, rocking Drill Peck, Fly, Tri Attack, and Agility. Now, we are going to explore Gem Island today and take on a few different gyms that are here, because this was the first one we did last time. But as I said, I did sit down and actually record this episode earlier today before our live lock stream over on Twitch, and I was going to edit it and have it rendered out and uploaded when we finished. You know, in a perfect world, things like that happen. But unfortunately, yesterday during our Attack on Titan stream over on Twitch, we were trying to mess around with some audio options, and I guess my recording software ended up on the wrong mic, and I recorded the entire episode today with no commentary actually being recorded. So afterwards, I sat down to edit the episode, and there was nothing there, no commentary there. So I tweeted out asking everyone, you know, what should we do? Should we re-record it? If we re-record it, then I probably won't have the episode up until tomorrow. And then everyone's like, well, it depends on what happens in the episode. Is it worth re-recording or what? And I thought, I guess for a few reactionary measures, I wouldn't want to re-record it. I'd rather just give you guys like the actual what happened and just be honest about it than to like try and re-record and play it off like nothing happened at all. Because I thought it was a really good episode, and that's what always ends up happening. Is like the absolute best episodes always end up just being fucked up, and that's so aggravating. It's so beyond aggravating. It's like, that's my luck. That is my luck right there. So enough people on Twitter said that we should just go ahead and post comment instead and just explain what happened and continue on with it and just go from there. And next time everything will be a-okay. Plus on top of that, a lot of people are like, just upload Snakewood today. All I want to see is Snakewood, so post comment and upload it today. And then tomorrow you have a new episode, which I guess is not bad, you know, since, you know, we'll have an episode today and we can continue with Gem Island tomorrow. So swag, bitch. Yeah. So yeah, I apologize. You guys know if there was a way around this that I would go with that, but instead this is the option that we're left with. You know, I feel like a lot of you guys are used to a certain standard of quality in the content on this channel, and I appreciate that. And I don't know, it just sucks that something like this happened. But like I said, sometimes things are just out of your control and shit happens. Technology's the best sometimes. But I do want to thank you guys for your support throughout Snakewood so far. I know the past couple weeks it's been kind of dodgy, to say the least, but we are almost complete with the game itself. As far as I know, I should say, I'm pretty sure all we have left is Gem Island and maybe like 2 or 3 other things. because we have the few strength rocks, which I don't know when the hell you're supposed to get strength. I don't know if we have strength already or not. Like I said, it's been like 2 weeks since I've actually sat down and had a chance to record. So I'll have to check that out in the next episode. And then there's the dude on top of Mount Doom that we have to go and battle as well. So aside from those two things, I can't think of anything else aside from Gym Island and those two things we need to check out in the game, because I figured, you know, we're 54 episodes into it now. We might as well just knock out these last couple things. And our next project I actually I've already started working on it and getting things prepared for it so that we can launch that without any delay and just dive headfirst into that. And I'm feeling that might be one of the last projects before Sun and Moon, because I don't want to start up any huge projects that are just gonna either overlap over top of Sun and Moon or have to be put on hold because Sun and Moon's out, and then everyone's yelling at me, where's this, how come you're not uploading this, like how people are with Insurgents. And it's like, I don't make Insurgents, so we said it at the end of Insurgents. That's the one thing about it that doesn't make any sense to me at all. It's like, I literally said at the last episode of Insurgents that we cannot continue until the game is finished. So people say, when's the next episode of Insurgents? And it's like, what the fuck do you want me to tell you? The game isn't finished. We're not just gonna sit down and record just for the sake of recording. We all have things to do. So it's like, whatever. People are just being people. People are just being people. And you know, I realized in this recording that if there was another Radio Orange, so you can't touch that Radio Orange. We'd have to, because fire resists itself, and then dark resists itself as well. But only you can prevent lost save data as we get ready to head into this gym here. What? A zombie got in here? No, I'm Bert, the gym leader. I broke free of Cynic's control a while ago, and I'm trying to reform myself so I become a productive member of society. How to become an average human being with a middle income and a mortgage? I want a mortgage! That's crazy talk. You gotta aim higher. Higher? Higher! Come on! Girl, let's do this thing! So, some of you may have noticed so far that the gameplay itself is actually sped up because I am doing post commentary. It's not super duper sped up or anything like that. It's just, instead of being like drug out for these battles, which would make more sense for live commentary, you know, we just shortened a little bit for post commentary. That'd be like if you were to record a live Wi-Fi battle and post commentate it afterwards. You know, that's why when you watch it back on the versus recorder and whatnot, it's actually like they cut out all the space in between. You know, imagine how awkward it would be to sit and watch someone try and post-commentate a live Wi-Fi battle where you had these gigantic pauses in between each turn and you're trying to explain what you were thinking, because, like, you know what you were thinking post-com, so you can say, oh, I was going to go for this move, but in the middle of that actual live commentary, you know, you're explaining your thought process and you're trying to figure out what you want to go for, so it is what it is. And Adorbz was a fucking champion in this episode. Adorbz was an absolute monster. And you know, there were some of you guys that were hating on Adorbz. Hate. Some of y'all were hating on Adorbz. I don't know why. Adorbz didn't do shit to you. Adorbz does not deserve your hatred, goddammit. But it is what it is. And Adorbz just proved all of you wrong. Because look, Adorbz is bodying this proud member of the South Beach Slow Kings, this Steelix right here. Proud member of the South Beach Slow Kings. Bruh. But we did actually end up talking about Snakewood a little bit in the episode, and the uniqueness of the game, because I don't know, I worded that wrong. The uniqueness of the game. I was mentioning Snakewood and how some people weren't happy with the way the game ended, and I was kind of let down as well, but I don't always let like one thing ruin the entire experience for me. It's like the anime Soul Eater. Everyone says that Soul Eater is complete and utter garbage just because the ending is bad, and it's like, I agree with you, the ending isn't the greatest, but at the same time, it's like the anime itself was still good. Thanks, kid, you helped me on the way to becoming a real human being again. No problem, Bert, no problem at all. And that's that. You don't get badges in Gym Island, apparently. And I was commenting on this gym's design, like, look at how fucking whack the gym designed it. They put no effort, no skill into this one, just, alright, swag, bitch. Just whatever. But still, like, I was saying with Soul Eater and Snakewood, like, I think Snakewood had an incredibly interesting storyline. You know, especially to start off with, it was kind of dope. I think the few things that kind of like shook the storyline for Snakewood a little bit and kind of made it falter a bit was the randomicity of it a bit. You know, where like the submarine, just random shit would happen. You know, that would kind of fuck with the flow of the storyline. But I think the storyline itself still was actually pretty well made and decent. It just sucks that the ending was what it was. It was just a bunch of references, you know. And I guess maybe for the hipster game dev who made it, he must have thought it was super dope and super cool. As that critical hit, Steven scared me again just now. I knew it was coming, and it still scared the absolute shit out of me. Goddamn. But yeah, I guess since the game dev was super hipster, he wanted to make all these references. I mean, I guess it makes sense then in that way. So I'm not super upset about it. Like I said, I think it was cool all the way to the very end, and the ending just, I think it just wasn't what everyone expected, which was a little bit of a letdown. But for whatever reason, this gym, this nigga with his Lux Rays gave us so many problems. Just go the fuck away, dude. And I said it before, I was like, we have come too far to risk anything. I will spam full restores and make sure that we make it through these battles alive. We have a team of level 85, and I am not trying to train anybody else up at this point in the game. We have already beaten the main storyline. We have saved the world. I am trying to just knock out these last few challenges and experience the game in its entirety. With this gym's design, I had a little bit more interest in what? It's like I have the thought in my head and I just don't express it properly. This gym's design was a bit more interesting. As we get frozen, turn fucking 1. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Bring out the snake oil, big dog. Bring out the snake oil. Light it up! Bring out the snake oil, goddammit. But the superpower bodies of Magneton, I was going to say the gym's design is actually really dope, like compared to the other one, because the other one was just had no design at all, and this one you'll see once we get to the few doors that, oh shit, this one's actually not too bad. So Adorbz has been carrying us the entire time. The entire time Adorbz has been holding it down for the squad, practically carried us through the first gym, and this Electrode wants to be the cunt that it fucking is, and miracles us. My reaction in the actual recording was very similar. I was sad because, like, Adorbz hasn't been with the squad very long, but Adorbz hasn't been in the squad very long, but it still hurt my heart because, like, I liked Adorbz, Adorbz, and I don't know, it just made me sad. It made me so sad. Adorbz put in work, and like I said, some of you guys were such haters towards Adorbz, and now how do you feel? Now how do you feel that Adorbz isn't on the squad anymore? Are you happy? Do you feel like peace in your heart? Are you? I liked Adorbz. I thought he was cool. You don't ever get to see Meganium in an LP anymore. You know, when we were little kids and we played through 2nd gen, we saw Meganiums all the time. But now, the tune has a new member. It's been so long since we had an LP with a death box like that. Chalkwork Orange over here. I was trying to figure out who I wanted to add to the squad, and I thought about adding Toxicroak, who was apparently our starter. And according to the story in the game, it was our starter in a different time or a different realm or a different region or some shit like that. So I was debating adding the Toxicroak here because I was looking at our typings and I was like, you know what, it actually wouldn't be a bad addition to the squad. And then I saw Squeemail here and I was like, hold on, we could use a water type, and it's a water disease type. So let me go ahead and make that executive decision. Hit the big red button. I'm not talking about the one on Toxicroak's throat. And we went ahead and decided to add Squeemail, the Greyville, to the squad instead. So then we had to do a little bit of item management, because apparently the bag is fucking full. Why is the fucking bag full? Why is the fucking bag full? I don't understand. It just doesn't make much sense to me. I'm still like, I'm just rambling because I'm torn up. I'm torn up over Adorbz. Why did it have to be me? Why did it have to be our Meganium? Why? Was it the collective hatred from all of Adorbz haters? How do you guys feel now? We don't have grass type on the squad. We wouldn't have gotten through that first gym if it wasn't for Adorbz. So you better be thankful. You better be thankful! Anyways, I'm not here to take it out on you. I'm not here to take it out on you. We got another gym leader to take on. Another trainer, another gym leader. And we were talking about how lame the references were. I actually loved this reference. He said, there is no Dana, just Zool. And that's a reference to Ghostbusters. And I was like, that's fucking dope! I love Ghostbusters. Fun fact, Ghostbusters is one of my favorite. You know what? Check this out. You want to see my piggy bank? You want to see my piggy bank? Check out my piggy bank. Check out my piggy bank. My piggy bank is a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And he's got a little coin slot in his back, and his head pops off. And you get the change out of it that way. And I thought, oh, that's dope as shit. Look at it. It's Stay Puft. And I think, you know, Stay Puft's like one of the most iconic characters from television, from movie history, just because of Ghostbusters. It's a Stay Puft motherfucking Marshmallow Man. It's my nigga Stay Puft. But again, only you can prevent lost save data. Hi, I'm Carly, the DJ for Jet Set Radio Hoenn. My strategy: theme my Pokemon team around my work. That's never been done before, has it? Alright, let's go. So I guess her team is like themed around Jet Set Radio, which is a game that I have personally never had the chance to play. I think the closest to Jet Set Radio I've ever actually played was Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, which featured Jet Set Radio characters in it, because I'm pretty sure it isn't like Ooh La La from Jet Set Radio or some shit like that. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I've never played Jet Set Radio, so, and again, it was a reference that was failing on my behalf because I've never played Jet Set, so swag to you, game dev, swag to you. But we decided to use our own Family Guy, the Rock Lobster, against this Rock Lobster because our Rock Lobster is much better than their Rock Lobster. Look at this shit. We do 50%, nigga. We do 50%. I didn't even know Rock Lobster could get Ice Beam, but that's not Stab, and it's fucking... What, does Rock resist ice? I don't know if Rock resists ice. I know Rock is super effective on ice, but I don't know if it resists. But it's not Stab. It is super effective, but our second Dragon Claw takes him down with the motherfucking meaty bell, nigga. And again, I don't know what the fuck is up with this gym and Luxrays, but we have no one to take on a goddamn Luxray. So we decide to call upon the most destructive force on our squad. And I was debating, what does more, Dragon Claw or Ice Beam? Dragon Claw or Ice Beam? Dragon Claw or Ice Beam? And I just went with Dragon Claw because why not? I just needed to do half. And I did half, and we actually ate that the fuck up. And we got, I guess, a max roll that time, and then a mid roll this time! And I don't understand! Why? Why? Why can't we just kill? Why? Why does the Luxray have to live? And then we find out the hard way that Ice Beam actually does end up doing more than Dragon Claw. Goodbye, Luxray. Goodbye, Luxray. Goodbye. I'll catch you again next time. And the Blissey actually... This Blissey, I punched the absolute fuck out this. I'm just sorry. Like, it got cracked. I want you to know I put my foot in that Blissey's gut. That Blissey got deflated. Absolutely 100%, 100,000,000% deflated. Completely wiped out. I had never seen HP drop that surely before. Like, I've seen it drop fast as hell, but never. I clicked superpower and I was just like. And Squeemail ended up leveling up 2 levels as well. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. This is where I've never seen HP drop so surely before. And is Volbeat bug? Is it pure bug or is it bug flying? I'm not 100% sure. I think it's bug flying. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And you wanna know the one thing that pissed me off the most in this episode? In this fucking recording, her motherfucking ace is this goddamn Zeep Striker, level 80. And I figured our second Hokage Morbid would be able to take the hit the best. Watch what move this Zeep Striker goes for. Get burned. This motherfucking Zeep Striker used tackle. We lost Adorbz in this gym, and the gym leader's ace has tackle! Bruh. If that ain't the biggest motherfucking travesty I've ever seen, I don't know what the fuck is. Lay this Zeep Strike out. This is not the Latios and Latias Hoenn movie where you use Espeon, use tackle attack, and it tackles the fucking Latios. I just threw my pen. Tackles the fucking Latios and sends it flying down the hill. This is bullshit. Adorbz didn't die for this. And motherfucking Squeemail's over here evolving, god damn it. I'm angry as shit, but I'm happy at the same time because evolution, the miracle of life is happening. Miracle of motherfucking life is happening. Look, we got a zombie barrel. I gotta level this bitch up. Anyways. Wow, you're really good. You'll go far, don't doubt that. I kinda already have. You know what? Never mind. Told you. And for whatever reason, I exit this gym. And it puts me out here to the east of Gym Island. And then sends us back to wherever the fuck Moss Deep City, Fort Draco. And then that exits us out into the Mario Cave. And this is what I was talking about. I like Snakewood. I love the ROM hack. But just all the random little shit like this that just interrupts like the fluidity of the story. It's just like, what the fuck? I didn't want to be back in the fucking Mario Cave all over again. I was so lost and so aggravated. I was like, I just want out. I just want out. I just want out. So we have to make our way out and then make our way back to Gym Island. Look at this. Just us walking in the dark. Lost AF. Trying to figure out how the hell to get home. But again, I apologize you guys for the post commentary this time around. I know the actual live commentary would have been much better, especially with the reaction to the death and the tackle Zeep Striker. Trust me, I think this is one of our better episodes that we actually recorded. But I do apologize. Like I said, I know you guys expect a standard for quality on the channel. Look at that storm surge and boiling water. You guys do expect a standard for quality here on the channel, but sometimes little things happen and we it's just blame computers. Blame computers. It was just, we were fucked up because we had to change the audio and we didn't change it back. So mulligan. I hope you guys were still able to enjoy today's episode, and tomorrow, hopefully all things will be fixed, and we'll be back on our way to wrapping up the final few episodes of our Snakewood Nuzlocke. But with that, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. If you guys enjoyed today's episode of Snakewood, and if you're a proud member of the Nappy Nation, make sure you smash the like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. But with that, I'm going to get up out. Thank you all once again for your support, and thank you for watching the video. We out this bitch. Bye!